Good morning, people. Welcome back to Buck Rogers' 25th Century Countdown to Doomsday. Last time we died to a heavy cruiser. That might happen a couple more times in this playthrough. I'm not going to lie. They are extremely dangerous in space battles. But otherwise, I got back to where I was. Picked up the comm center, so it's there ready for later. Blew up the Kepler again, and this time I discovered a Mercurian medium cruiser approaching. This is one of the others that is available to fight at this moment in time. There is one more. Hopefully we'll be able to find it, but the Liberator. As you can see, it's quite fancy. Mercurians are basically the politicians of the area, I guess, the rich and stuff. Because the world's run on solar power, and the Mercurians are the closest to the sun, so they pretty much control the power. But it's given them a lot of leeway in the world, in the governance and the stuff of the time. But their ships aren't exactly threatening. Three missiles, 4 beam lasers, and that was a perfect round. 5 hits with a close. In total, they're about the same in threat as a slightly more of a threat than the scout ship, but less than a ram medium. Because ram mediums have actually stuff that can damage you. These sort of don't. I'm not threatened by beam lasers at all, so I'm just doing a both the engines and take the lasers out as my leisure. They do repair missiles though. They will always repair the first weapon on their equipment, so since the missiles went out first, that's what they are repairing. But still. Now I'm hitting the weapons again. Back to two beam lasers. They do have a decent amount of control, so they do have the chance of outmaneuvering you in the beginning. But once you start hitting the engines, it's unlikely. Especially at the levels my character are at the moment. Of course, they still can't hit the forward side of a barn. And yeah, you can only heal the the areas once. So once you've healed, you can't repair the systems a second time in battle. But get that beam laser back, even though it's not really needed. Yeah. 1 point of damage isn't really that much, but yeah. I think I'll close in this time. I might actually hit the things. There you go. Now that's dead in the water, I can board it. no heavy weapons on the ship. It's the only chance is it's outmaneuvering you a little bit. But, but if it closes in, what's it got to fight you? Not much. You charge through the boarding tube and attack. New enemies. And these are a big upgrade from the Ram Warriors. About double their HP. And the technicians have about double their HP. These technicians have laser pistols. They're extremely more accurate. Mercury Warriors still have the rocket pistols. So it's mostly health that they're health, stats, armor. But I really need to get you out of that corner, Linus. You can go there and yep. My warriors are now pretty set to take on most enemies. Not all of them yet though. Oh, that's a good chunk of them. Backstab still kills things though. Flow and caster. The only one that didn't get hit. You're out of range, so that one. Yeah, the range of a laser pistol, needle gun is about 12, so I think that's just on the edge. Most guns do have a better accuracy the closer you get, so me staying at this sort of range with needle guns isn't the best idea. So if I moved, say, to here, I've now got a 65% chance that when it was a 50. And if I moved out one, it's still 20%. I think it might be for warriors more than. There is an interesting little thing about this ship. It's, at least the Mercurian ships, it's not game breaking or anything, it's just why did they do it that way? $783 experience points. These are extremely good for experience. Normal fights don't give you that much money, but what they give you is also extremely good for money. These Martian heavy body armors. They sell for something like, I think it's 2,400 or more, and yeah, get a Mercurian cruiser, stock up on Martian heavy body armors to capacity, go sell them, fight another one. You'll have the armor you need. You'll have whatever you want from the shops that you want in no time, literally. Because this is the best way to make money that I know of at this point in the game. But I'm not making money, so Still haven't decided what I'm doing with grenades yet, because Laura's going to be picking up a new weapon in this area. Okay, they have pretty much they have similar stuff to the Ram and Warriors, except they don't have safety goggles. So dazzle grenades are very effective against them, but they also have rocket pistols anyway. So yeah, they're not. You should be countering rocket pistols by now anyway, with your ACM package and the battle armor fields if you've already bought them. Aerosol mist grenades, which is sort of detrimental to their own technicians if they have them with them, which is a bit odd. But off we go. I'm going down to engineering. And there we go. Right. And here we are. The engineering holds the this is where it sort of gets strange. Engineering sort of holds the leader, while the bridge holds the technician. So it's a bit odd on what they would do, thinking for that. But they might have just got it backwards in the coding, something like that. But the Mercurian leader holds an ice cream. An ice cream that is extremely deadly. Yeah, it's basically a rocket launcher. However, it's called the plasma thrower. The plasma thrower does a bigger area by one. I think if I fired the plasma thrower to where I've got it on the screen now, it would hit the other two to the left and two more squares to the right, up and down in that circle diameter. But it does slightly less damage. It does 4 to 40, I believe. That will be Laura's new weapon, hopefully. If I can win the fight, of course. That's him out, so I don't need to worry about any more plasmas coming along. You can go out there because. And finally, the warriors, who, while they have a slightly better armor than the Ram warriors, aren't exactly a threat. And that one. Boom. I'm pretty much softening them up for when the rocket launcher comes back again. Of course, I do need to be accurate with the thing. Ow. You can kill your own characters, as I've mentioned, and you can comatose them. You can kill them with your own weapon if you're not careful. I might need to start being more careful. Because that hurt. He's got a fair chunk of life to go through, something like almost 80, 79, 80. The Martian leaders also have battle armor. This is normal battle armor without fields. So I will probably be facing a few more Mercury cruisers for this point alone, because since I can't buy armor, I might as well go out and find it and stuff. This can go to rank. My medic, best healer I can get, and up. He'd normally be at -4 now. I'm not sure why that thing goes down. They also have the leaders also have mono swords and a heat gun for when it goes into chaff, because you still can't fire a plasma barrage through chaff. Congratulations, Laura, you now have a big weapon. I need... I really need to clear you out a bit. Don't really want to put too much onto rank. Yeah, I'll put the chaff grenades onto her. And just swap the explosive grenades over to her for the data grenades come back. That way she's got... I'm losing 1 speed on her, I believe, but if I need some heavy hitting, I've got the explosive grenades ready. The plasma thrower is a 2-turn weapon as well. You can fire it in 1 turn, it must be reloaded the next. 4 to 40, 1 attack, FACO is 15%. And you're down to 4 moves. Oh well. Hopefully I won't be needing the speed of the characters too much anyway. Oh. Explosions have started. And which? Go from the other side. There. Guards hold the bridge controls. The Mercury technicians. Still a little odd to me, but oh well, we'll deal with it. And here it is. You saw it in the last fight, but yeah, it has a free space radius and 7 complete diameter, but that would probably be the best place. Wow, that did very little damage, that explosion. Let's hope the rocket launcher does a bit better. But yeah, you've seen all these, so you don't really need to see them again. Yep, that's over. And 933 experience. The experience in this place is extremely good. I need to come back, so I might wind up between the parts just to get at the level 7s. Level 8 is going to take a while. so I'm not expecting to get to level 8 before the end of the game. 77 hit points. Anyway. And we get... I didn't check how much experience we got for that. Done. Oh well. Back to Salvation, I think. Wherever Salvation has disappeared to. Ah, Mercury and medium cruiser. I'm going to fight it and I'll meet you back in space, I think. Oh look, these ships also have the ram heavy security robots for no apparent reason, I guess. Nothing too special. And alright, it seems they only give 500 experience, which isn't a lot really, but the fights on the actual ship make it count a bit more. Got a couple of battle armors in there, nothing amazing, and the ram security robots, I guess they're hiring them out nowadays. And a bit more money. But I need to go to Salvation because I need to resupply. While I'm here, I might as well check people to level up. And any information? I don't think so. No. I think after Mars I'll go to the libraries to see if they've updated anything there as well. Yeah. Off to Gradius Mons soon. Just flow back and Laura. I need 10,000 on Victor before I can level you up. I think I'll go to Mars with just with them being level 6. Yeah. But couple of first aid and a couple of climbing. Yeah, I gave Flo one of the battle suits and Laura the other one. So my lower health of characters have a decent amount of armor class. I'll give another one in light research. Might make a difference later. Fast talk perception. I'm going to go to 1-1. Yeah, and there's just the other battle suit. So far, not too bad. Laura's actually pretty high up in health, which is quite impressive actually. I think it's near, she's near the max, but of course with the way health works in this game, she might not be. Hey, I think it's time to head off to Mars. I'm going to save it, because I would really like this last cruiser to show up first, because it's actually probably the second most dangerous after the ram heavies. But this is Mars, small red planet. That's where we're heading in, probably in the next part. I just want to get to see if I can get this last ship. Ram heavy. I'm going to try and intimidate it. Well done, Casper. Heavy ship runs from a small scout. I'll be back once I've found the ship. It might take a while, it's a random occurrence. I'll keep intimidating until I get there, until I have to. Finally! Took a bit. But yes, the pirate medium cruiser approaching. We now fight pirates. So let's get into it. Slightly different to Talon's ship, but still extremely dangerous. It doesn't have much in the way of engines, hull, or weapon or controls, but its weapons are quite impressive. It is fully laden with weapons, as you can see. You can tell it's a pirate just wanting to get in and win the fight and get out. It also is quite hard to hit for some strange reason, despite it having low engines and low controls. Heavy missiles, so it's got top of the range equipment. And of course, being pirates is where they fight for everything. They'd rather fight than eat after all. But standard tactics, stay at range 3. It reduces their capability and while you can just pelt it with your weapons. That tactic pretty much goes through the entire game with space battles. Pump flavors. And 5 more weapons, then we can close it. Reload the missiles. Light acceleration gun. 20 damage at range 1, I think. And now I can't hit anything. And my ship's being repaired, that will be a heavy missile. But I think I can close in now. And start working on the engines. There's no point wasting K cannons on weapons. They will always only destroy one if you hit it anyway. Be it a beam laser missile or a K cannon, so. One last light acceleration gun. But now it shouldn't be too hard. Maneuver in. You're probably thinking the fights on the same are going to be on this ship are going to be similar to the pirate Talon's cruiser, and you'd be right. There's no difference between the two in terms of enemies. But doesn't matter. I'll probably just board the ship and show that it's the same enemies, and then end the part. Yeah, I've been playing for quite a while, even though you probably haven't seen as much as I have. But yeah, you had two warriors. The dazzle grenades were just still completely useless, and they're still firing at us. Die for that. But I've got the big guns now. That wouldn't hit all of them, but that one little space can be a bit of a pain sometimes. It misses one or two. Pirates don't really have a chance anymore. Oh, these ones never had a chance. It was only Talon and the robots that stood a chance anyway. Victor, which one's got the highest health? That one. And Caster should be able to finish it off. And done. $275 experience, 370 credits. Yeah, if you wanted anything, go fight a Mercury Cruiser for experience points. It's just so much better per fight. If you want experience, I'd actually say go fight the Mercurians more than the Ram Heavy Cruisers, just for the ship, because you'll be fighting more fights in the Mercurian. Well, you can fight more fights in the Mercurian Cruiser, and they give almost 1,000 experience points per fight. So that would probably be the best thing to do. But that's all for now. Have lots of fun. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.